Friends, today I'm going to talk about new education policy 2020. First of all, we know that education is in concrete list, mean both the state and the center government is having a right to make the law. Now, particularly talking about the new education policy, this was brought in the year 2020 and it has a lot of new amendment. Before that, we have done two type policy reform in education. One was in the year 1968 and second one the year 1986. So after that is the third time we are doing a reform in our education policy. It is very very important to reform in our education policy because we need to understand that education reform need to be there to ensure that we are giving education to the modern as per the modern world challenges. We are adding the technology because for the last decades there have been a lot of advancement that has happened in the field of technology. So policy reform is very much needed. We need to do analysis and this is a right step in the right direction. Now talking about some of the provision that there are in new education policy 2020. The first of all, the 10 plus 2 that our system is being replaced with the 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 system, under which the first 5 years the student will be not having any exam. He will be going to the school. There will be the practical learning. There will be the good playing, no books, no burden will be there. And actually we have seen how the student, those who are in private schools at a very young age, they are overburdened with their bag, with the home, with the homework and with the subject. That is not good for the overall mind physical development of the student. So this is the first major thing, that for the 5 years he will be not having any such luggage. And after that he, after sixth class, can opt for the vocational training, and vocational training is added into the system. And apart from the major change that I find that is a very good development, that is regional language, mother tongue can be used in the that schools to teach the student. I think it is going to be give another level of experience to both the teachers and the student. They will be able to grasp the things in a much better way, and their innovative mind will also remain there. And apart from that, we know that we need skilled people, we need educated people. One report is saying that many IITians, they are not employable, and in our country many, after completing the big degree, they are not able to get employment and they are not employable, they are not having the skill. So skilling is very important, and apart from that, multiple exit is required. We have seen that the person who picked the PCM, then he will have that limited, he will go in that direction. The one who has chosen the arts, he will not be able to give some other exam. So here in this policy, multiple entry and multiple exit will be there, and in school there will be the exam in two schedules. Focus will be shifted from the fact based knowledge to the logical based comprehension based. So that is a very good thing. Now talking about the challenges in implementing this new education policy. The first of all, infrastructures is needed. We need a teacher who know the local languages. We need more lab is required there, and to do this change, a lot of administrative expenses is going to be there. So this is a one challenge. And apart from that, we need to ensure that this is effective on ground, and whatever requirement, time to time we have to do amendment, because it's been long time since we have been following the one policy. As we know that in our country the student society is becoming very common norm. They're the mainest hotspot where the society is happening. First, one of the ben known is quota. So why not we promote the outdoor kind of teachings, ensure that students are participating in the more and more sports activity. So this is a very very important. I think this is a need of the hour. We need to focus over it to ensure that there is a holistic growth of the student. Now talking about the present status of our education. So last year our finance minister has allocated 1.125 lakh crore budget to the education. That is not adequate, because as we know that the population in our country is very high. Many schools are overwhelmed with the students, and they are not having adequate sitting facility. Effective teaching will not be there if there is a huge population in a single school. So it is very important to increase our budget to improve the infrastructures in many private school, many public school. It is very important. Apart from that, what we can do, we can try to introduce technology introduction is very important to ensure that our students are learning from the technology, and best possible use of it they are doing. Government has on many initiatives like Right to Act 2009 is there, PM Shri is there, Navodaya Vidyalaya is there, Kendra Vidyalaya is there, and One Nation One ID card, that is also revolutionary thing that is happening. I mean, introduction of technology in the education is happening because of it. And in conclusion, I want to say that all the possible area of improvement need to be worked over, and this education policy, this need to be looked watched closely and do amendment if it required. Thank you.